In this video I'm going to talk about another tense, another future tense, and the future tense is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. We can say future continuous tense, or we can call this future progressive tense. Now, so before we discuss about the usages, first of all, let's discuss about the structure. We can call this the structures of future continuous tense. As is clear from its name, we have this. It says continuous. It means it has ing. The first one, for positive sentence, we use subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb ing. That's for positive sentence. Shall is only used for I and we. Remember that. For the negative sentence, we use subject plus will or shall actually plus not plus be plus verb ing. And for the question form, we use will or shall plus subject plus be plus verb ing. And we have and question mark at the end. For example, if I have a sentence like this, look, if I say I will be teaching. I will be teaching. Now, if I say this sentence, this structure is future continuous tense. Look, will plus be plus verb ing. I'll be teaching. I can also change it to negative. I can say, for example, I will not be teaching. This is future continuous tense. The negative form. And the question form, we can say, will I be teaching? Will I be teaching? And the other form, we can also say, will I not be teaching? And the other one, we can also say, will not I be teaching? Now, what is the difference here? This is the first one. This is the positive sentence. This structure is the negative form, positive, negative, and the question form, the negative quotient, and the negative quotient. This is formal, this is informal. So we use this structure, I will be teaching. And the second one, I will not be teaching. And the third one, will I be teaching? And the other one, will I not be teaching? And will not I be teaching? So this is the formal one, this is the informal one. This is the structure, and these are the structures of future continuous tense. Now, let's talk about the definition. When do we exactly use future continuous tense? Now, future continuous tense, let's say, for example, it has two definitions, two functions, number one and number two. The first one, we use future continuous tense to talk about an action. It talks about an action that, for example, that will be in progress in the future. For example, let's say this is past, this is present, and this is future. Now it talks about an action. Look here, for example, that will be in progress at the moment of another action in the future. For example, here we have two actions, this one and this one. Suppose this is 9 o'clock, and this is, for example, 10 o'clock. Tomorrow you start, for example, sleeping at 9 o'clock. Look, you start sleeping at 9 o'clock. Let's say sleep. And at the moment, look here, at the moment of another action here, this action, for example, at arriving here, that action, for example, what's happening? Sleeping was happening at the moment of what? It will happen at the moment of arriving in the future, and it will probably continue. And we use distance. For example, I can say, I will I will be sleeping. I will be sleeping when you come, when you arrive, let's say. I'll be sleeping when you arrive. So when you come, look, action of sleeping will be happening, will be in progress at the moment of action of what? Arriving. And it may continue too. For example, I start sleeping at 9 o'clock and you arrive at 10 o'clock. And when you come tomorrow at 10 o'clock, so I will not wake up. And this action of sleeping will be happening. Look, action will be in progress, will be happening at the moment of action of arriving in the future tense. This is the future tense. For example, you can also say, look, at this moment, look, she will be teaching tomorrow. She will be teaching, for example, this time tomorrow. Look, at this time and this time tomorrow. Now we are teaching right now, and then I say tomorrow this time she will be teaching. So this action of teaching will be in progress tomorrow. Or we can also say, for example, we shall be playing when, for example, when they come. We shall be playing when they come. In the future, this action of playing will be in progress at the moment of action of what? Coming. So when I use these two structures, especially with time clauses, we have to use simple present tense after that. Now, this is the first definition of future continuous tense. It talks about an action that will be in progress at the moment of another action in the future. So we use what? Future continuous tense. Now, for future continuous tense, another usage, we can also use future continuous tense to talk about future. It talks about future without intention. It doesn't show any intention in the future. If I say will plus infinitive simple future, it talks about intention in the future. But if I say present continuous, future continuous tense, it doesn't show any intention in the future. This action will likely happen, but it doesn't show any intention. For example, if I say we will be working here. Look, if I say we'll be working here tomorrow, next week. Now here, it's not any intention. It means this action of working will be happening. So you cannot say that it's an intention. It doesn't show an intention. Or if I say she will be cooking. She will be cooking tomorrow. But it's not an intention. So here it doesn't show an intention. Now, what is future continuous tense? Future continuous tense is a tense that talks about an action that will be happening at the moment of another action in the future. That's why we can call it continuous. Or you can also say it talks about an action that will be in progress in the future tense. And the second one, it doesn't show an intention. So remember, it is used for the future, but it doesn't show an intention. So those are all the structures we use for future continuous tense, and these are the definitions of future continuous tense. Thank you very much.